Canon EOS Rebel T4i introduces a few enhancements over its predecessor, the T3i, including a touchscreen and the incorporation of a hybrid CMOS that makes the camera better at autofocusing in live view and video, provided you use it with one of the new STM line of Canon lenses. The body remains very similar to the T3i. It's lightweight and a little plasticky feeling, but it has a couple major exceptions in the design. First, Canon moved the video mode from the dial to the power switch. Since you used to have to rotate the dial all the way around to get from one mode to the other, this makes a huge difference if you frequently jump between still and video shooting. Second, the addition of the touchscreen makes performing operations like rack focus during video much easier, if in fact you use the autofocus. But it also makes it faster to change settings like ISO sensitivity because you can choose them directly rather than cycling around the options. The camera's performance has also improved a bit, putting it on par with recent competing models. Its fast burst drops significantly when you're shooting moving subjects, though, with the servo autofocus. With one of the STM kit lenses, the live view autofocus actually becomes usable, but with the cheaper 18 to 55mm kit lens, it's still pretty bad in live view. I do like the tonality of low-light video, despite the appearance of some color noise on blacks. The camera tends to disappoint on the features front, however. It's got the basics you'd expect from a $900 body, but lacks a lot of modern options like GPS or wireless, as well as interesting traditional features like time-lapse, multiple exposures, and intervalometer. If you're considering the camera, I'd opt for the more expensive kit with the 18 to 135mm lens. The lens is pretty good for a kit, faster than the cheaper 18 to 55mm lens, but still sharp, and it's a nice flexible focal range. The T4i is overall a good option, but it's not a no-brainer. If you just want a decent still Canon DSLR, the T3i still fills the bill, and it's cheaper, if a bit slower. For video, the T4i is a great Canon pick, but there are comparable alternatives available if you're willing to sacrifice an optical viewfinder. I'm Lori Grunin, and this is the Canon EOS Rebel T4i.